In this video, we're going to talk about where to spray perfume and how to apply perfume so that it lasts all day. So if you want to find out my 4 tips to making your perfume last all day, make sure you keep watching. Benson here. Welcome back to my channel. Make sure that you subscribe if you haven't done so already, and follow along my social media feeds. Very active on social media. So today we're going to be talking about making your fragrance last. It's so disappointing when you get a perfume home that you absolutely love, or even worse, you've spent so much money on and it doesn't perform and it doesn't project. So let's get into my 4 tips for making your perfume last all day. So for the first tip, and maybe the most important tip of all tips, I'm giving you the best one first. Is this a bad thing? Well, I'm gonna give it to you anyway. You have to layer your fragrances. So to bring this home, I'm gonna be using my Narciso Rodriguez for her today. This is the lotion and this is to the toilet. Now when you're wearing your scents, you want to make sure that you're moisturizing your skin first and that your skin has a base for the perfume to project off of. Now if you have dry skin, this is especially important for people with really dry skin. If your skin is dry, spraying fragrance on is not really going to do much to help you. You need to make sure that your skin is heavily moisturized so that the perfume has something to stick to. Does that make sense? So I'm just going to open it up and start to spread it on my skin. You want to make sure that you get it really evenly across the skin. And I like to do it on my arms, maybe do a little bit down my neck. Back of the hands are fun as well. So when you're walking around and you kind of want to get a whiff of it, you can just, lift and smell. So the next tip that I'm going to give you is where you spray your fragrances, right? So you want to make sure that you're hitting the pulse points. And why is that, you may ask? If you're targeting your pulse points, that's where your body is naturally warmer. So your wrist, the inside of your wrist, through here, on your neck, behind your ear, the back of your legs, those are your pulse points, your groin even. But we don't spray there. So I'm really familiar with this fragrance. It's a very musky floral scent. So because I'm familiar with it, I know not to go heavy on this scent. So where I spray this actually is I just spray it on the neck, and maybe I'll do 1 spray on the wrists. I actually try to spray about 5 to 6 inches away and then kind of just meet it, like run into the perfume. You never really want to dab or rub your scents because you're actually breaking up the perfume molecules. You got to let your perfume do what it's supposed to do. My 3rd tip for making your perfume last all day would be to spray it on your clothes. Now, this is something that is almost kind of missed by a lot of people, and I don't know why people don't do it more often. Some fragrances will ruin your clothes, granted, but guess who doesn't care about that and sprays it all over your clothes all day? Honestly, you want to be careful and not overdo it. So what I'll generally do, if I know I have a fragrance that is lacking in the sillage and projection area, I will spray it and then walk into it with my clothes. Does that make sense? Spray it, walk in. Spray it, walk in. Spray it, walk in. Spray it, walk in. So easy. So as a woman, sometimes I like to spray it in my hair as well. I don't go too heavy on it. It's just, you have to have a light touch, spray it, and walk in. So my next and final tip for making your perfume last all day is to carry an atomizer with you. Now, companies are starting to get hip to the atomizer scene, and they're making them a lot more often for their customers. I think it's genius, because if you know that your fragrance doesn't last, you might as well just carry it with you. So I'll go ahead and show you some that I have. This one is by Chanel, and this is Coco Mademoiselle. It's a twist up atomizer. So you have it here and you just spray it. Next one is by Le Labo, and I actually really like this particular atomizer because it's cool to the touch. So in my mind, it's preserving my fragrance. And you just screw open the top, slip the little atomizer in, and voila, you have an atomizer. Next that I have are from Frederick Mall. They have like these teeny tiny bottles. This one is Carnal Flower. This one's Lipstick Rose. Right here I have a 4 ml of Jasmine Rouge by Tom Ford. And probably one of my favorite atomizers of all time is this beautiful bad boy by Kilian. It's quite heavy, so that kind of sucks in a sense, but it's so decadent and so glorious. It's like a precious piece of jewelry. Magnetic top, and you just slide in your preferred scent. This one is Aphrodisiac, Back to Black. An atomizer alternative would probably be brands that do really small bottles, such as Jo Malone. This is my favorite scent from them, Wood Sage and Sea Salt. So good. And lastly, I have like a little Scentbirds atomizer. I love this company. This is a company that will give you perfumes in these little atomizer thingies, and they give you a 30-day supply. You drop it in your bag, you keep it moving. And I also like the way that this atomizer sprays as well. Super good, super cute. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video of 4 tips on how to apply your perfume and how to make your perfume last all day. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. You know it really helps me out. And share this video with your friends who might be running into some perfume trouble. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.